Hello, Gulfport. Mayor Sam Henderson here with you. I want to provide some more information regarding hurricane recovery. I want to thank city staff for compiling some of this information for me, and I want to thank the Gabber for posting this information at request of the public so we can keep people as informed as possible during this extremely difficult time. So question number one the Gabber received. Does Gulfport really want to help facilitate people getting back into their Helene and Milton damaged homes? Why not give one permit per condo building as the county does? Is this because of money? Well, since we're not charging permit fees, we're not concerned with the money aspect at this point. Our building inspector just finished a meeting with the county yesterday, and everyone is trying to figure out a way to do the permitting for condos, and a single permit may be possible, but it still needs to be determined whether or not it is substantial damage, as well as any improvements that will also apply. All have agreed that the condos will be a complicated and messy process, unfortunately, that may require additional interaction with condo associations. The county assessor is also trying to come up with valuations for FEMA for each building and has agreed to keep in contact with the progress. So bottom line, this is still going to be a case-by-case basis. There is not a one-size-fits-all for this scenario, largely because many of these structures may have sustained within one building very different levels of damage. Question number two, if someone's exterior door, like a garage door, was destroyed during the storm and we replace it, that's against code because it needs to be part of the package of improvements. But if we wait to do that, anyone can access a home. What are we supposed to do? In the meantime, you can secure any openings to your home by boarding up or whatever measures you think will suffice to keep people from getting access. But you will need the permit to replace the garage door with a code compliant door. That does require a permit and must be included in the cost to return the entire structure back to its pre-damage condition. So yes, you may secure your home, but the replacement of your final door, your final entryway, needs to be part of the overall package. On question three, when do we anticipate that all hurricane debris will be removed completely, including Hoyt Field and other temporary storage areas? And what do we do if we see private contractors placing new debris curbside in hopes of getting free city pickup? We anticipate having all debris picked up by the end of this week, so we're looking at December 13th. And the final haul out from both Hoyt Field, that's our FDEP permitted site for vegetative debris, and the neighborhood center on 49th Street, that is our FDEP permitted site for construction and demolition debris, no later than Friday, December 20th. We are working on punch list items right now for specific locations that still need pickup, and we anticipate having that all done before the 20th. If you do see private contractors at this point continuing to place debris on the right-of-way, this should be reported to Public Works at 727-893-1089. Also, some information from Public Works. 614 of the 618 significant damage inspections have been completed by the contractor Tidal Basin Group that we secured to help us move through this process more quickly. Staff received a new data set yesterday, and the total number of properties that we've received from this new data set is 215. Staff is presently performing quality control and cross-checking for inconsistencies in the data received, and as necessary, those properties will be re-entered into the FEMA tool. No permits at this point for repairs for storm damage in the flood zone have been issued for those repairs requiring an SDA letter, with the exception of those for repair of water heaters, AC, and electrical risers. Outside of the flood zone, 279 permits have been issued since the 26th of September to date. We also had some utility questions. These didn't come through the Gabber directly, but I wanted to include this information anyway. We've had some people concerned with what their water and utility bill is for the City of Gulfport, so we're just talking about your potable water, wastewater, and sanitation, so trash and recycling. So for residential customers, if you have active water service and use less than 2,000 gallons of water per month with that basic garbage service, your total monthly bill is going to be $103.76. For properties with no water usage at all, if you have an active water meter but no monthly water consumption, your bill with basic garbage service will be $98.85. For commercial customers, if your business uses 90-gallon or 300-gallon containers that are no longer needed, contact the sanitation department to switch to smaller containers. You may be able to receive the base sanitation charge if you aren't using those larger containers right now. And for seasonal or long-term absences, if you're an owner and you plan to be away from your property for more than 2 months, the city can turn off your water meter and reduce your bill to $16.41 by applying that standby rate. Only do this if you're going to be gone for a significant period of time. Under this rate, a residential property owner's monthly bill will be $82.45, which includes your base charge for water, which includes up to your 2,000 gallons. We include that minimum 2,000 gallons in part of your base charge. The $2.07 for the utility tax on your potable water only, and $29 for the sewer base charge, $15.35 for the garbage base charge, $2.89 for the recycling base charge, and $12.45 for stormwater services. So that totaled you up to your $82.45 if you were on that standby. Now, what base charges support is these charges ensure the maintenance and operation of critical city infrastructure, such as our water pipes and pumps and our sewer lines, as well as wastewater monitoring to ensure compliance with pollution control standards, storm drains, retention ponds, flood control systems, plus street cleaning and debris removal, and of course the maintenance, repair, and operation of our sanitation fleet. If you have questions about this, please call 727-893-1664 to reach the sanitation department. So again, even if you're to the point where you're putting out much less garbage and you're using much less water, even if you're down to no water, those base rates will still apply to your bill. But if, again, one size does not fit all, if you feel that something is wrong, contact sanitation, let them know your particular scenario, and those folks will work with you, if at all possible, to reduce that rate. So thank you very much, Gulfport, for tuning in. As we get more questions, we will be back with you. Take care of yourself and keep on keeping on. I know it's a tough process, and everyone's exhausted with it at this point, but we appreciate the fact that everybody's still trying to work through it and for being patient with one another. Have a good day.